glad you're still with us here on Colorado and Company. There are many groups of people that have been neglected in Colorado history for one simple reason. They did not speak English. Well, among those were the French. And here is Dr. Colorado, a.k.a. Tom Noel, to discuss some of our state's forgotten French history. Bonjour, Dr. Colorado.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Ooh, did I say that right? Oh, I feel so fancy. So let me call you, is it Monsieur Noel? Did I say that right? Monsieur Noel?
Ça va?
Okay, I don't go any further. I don't know how to speak French. Tell me how the French made its way all the way here to Colorado.
Well, think of French Canada.
Yes.
Think of St. Louis and of New Orleans, which were French cities.
Wow.
And bases for a lot of the explorations.
And why did they decide to leave those cities behind?
They sold off the territory when Louisiana purchased to President Thomas Jefferson, one of the great real estate deals in American history.
Oh my goodness, look at some of these beautiful pictures that we're looking at, Dr. Colorado.
And the rivers remind us, the Cache, La Poudre, the Platte.
Oh, that's the La Poudre River?
That's the La Poudre headwaters up in Rocky Mountain National Park.
And now we just call it the Poudre River.
Right, instead of the Cache, La Poudre.
And why did they pronounce it La Poudre? That's just
La Poudre.
La Poudre?
Oui.
We could do this all day and I wouldn't get it right, trust me. Now, weren't the French fur traders and trappers first Europeans to explore the Colorado Rockies?
Right, and the rivers remind us of that. Jean and Pierre Mallet, and way back in 1639, sailed up the Platte River and gave it its name, meaning flat or shallow.
Oh, wow. You know, this picture right here that we're looking at, it looks more like a diorama. Why can't we see the entire thing?
You're right, Denise. It is a diorama at History, Colorado.
Oh.
Fur trade, the winter trappers.
Interesting. And we can find all of this information if you go to his website, dr-colorado.com. That's dr-colorado.com. How long have you been studying history? Long time?
Gosh, forever.
Forever.
Yeah.
You know everything about the state of Colorado, and that's why we turned to you to talk about the French. Do you have a little French in you, do you know?
Oui.
Just a
Norman
little?
French.
Very interesting.
The French that civilized the English.
Who's the most famous of the early French settlers?
I think that would have to be Bishop Matchbuff, and you see him here. It was St. Mary's School and the Sisters Loretto that opened that school. But there's a Matchbuff High School, there's a Mount Matchbuff, and parishes, hospitals, schools all over the state, founded by Bishop Matchbuff.
That's a great picture right there.
Matchbuff, I guess we should say.
Yeah, that's the correct way to say it, right? What influences did the French leave in our state?
Oh, the architecture is one of the greatest. Wonderful French Gothic cathedrals like the Immaculate Conception you see here at Colfax and Logan.
That's so beautiful.
The chapel at Fairmount Cemetery is French Gothic.
Oh, it is? I did not know that. And I know throughout the year you like to take a lot of your students on different tours. Do you ever study the French history here in Colorado with them?
Right, we try to, along with the Spanish and a lot of other neglected people.
Yeah.
But the French are often forgotten in the mix.
Yeah. Now, I understand you have a question that you want to ask me.
Yes, you always get to ask all the questions. Yeah. Denise, how do you pronounce your last name?
My last name? It's Plant.
No, it's Plante.
Plante. I wish it was. I wish it. Could you imagine? Oh, look at that. Who made that? That's funny. I wish I could be like, welcome to Colorado and Company. I'm Denise Plante. It just sounds so important, you know. So let's talk about your last name, Noel. Is that French?
Yes, it's for Christmas, of course. And if you go to France, Noel's all over the place. It's like Smith over there, I think.
Isn't that funny? I do have some relatives in Canada, and Plant is French-Canadian, and I've heard it actually pronounced a couple ways, like Plante, but I guess in Canada, it's almost like Smith. They pronounce it Plante. So it's Denise Blount. And I actually found that out by the Colorado Avalanche. I was interviewing a couple of players years ago on the radio, and they go, you don't even know how to say your last name right. I go, what are you talking about? It's Plant. They go, no, it's like Smith in Canada. It's Blount. Your last name's pronounced Blount. Well, thank you for my history lesson today, Dr. Colorado. Dr. Colorado hopes you will join him again on Colorado Day on August 1st for a free day at History, Colorado. It's located at 1200 Broadway, and to follow Monsieur Noel all year long, visit his events page at dr-colorado.com.